Start the stream here. We are live on Twitch. We are live on Facebook. We are negotiating YouTube. And we are live on YouTube. Welcome, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. If you find yourself watching this as a recording later, remember that you can always stick questions and comments in whatever comment section is nearest you, and somebody will swing by and answer your questions. This is the Midjourney Prompt Troubleshooting Jam session. What we generally do in this event is talk about problem prompts and projects that have become puzzling, and see if we can fix them up a little, maybe help out some folks who are having some issues. And if no one joins with questions, then we talk amongst ourselves and invent questions and share puzzles. We have with us Westendorf and Johnny Bones and Mary Smith, and we don't have anyone joining us via other streams quite yet. It is lovely November 10th here in Central Texas. It finally got cold, so it's a clear sky, smooth as stone, bright sunlight, and for us, what is cold is like 40 degrees. We're cold. We're scarves and coats at 40 degrees. Other people are like really tank top weather. So that's where we are today. And if you want the notes and materials for today's event, of which there are some, you need to go ahead and click the register button on the Luma event. I'll put that in your local chat. And probably tomorrow I will, to give people some time to sign up or whatever. I'll send it might be later today. I don't know. I'll send the attachment out. You'll receive the attachment if you register there. That's how we do our mailing lists at this point, is we use the Luma registration group as our mailing list. Have any of you received anything from Midjourney Education yet? Johnny or Westendorf or Mary Smith? An email?
I got a text. Oh, okay.
No, I have not.
I think I got one, yeah.
Yes.
You got one? Okay.
When did it come in?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Let me look. I don't think I looked today at my emails.
It's called Midjourney Education Get Some Stuff. And it just explains what I just explained, that you should register for events if you want the stuff with that event.
Yep.
Nope.
Teamer. Okay, Mary Smith, that means you have to go to the calendar and make sure you are signed up for the whole entire calendar. I will give you the link.
Thank you.
So do a click on the blue boat, Midjourney Events blue boat.
I'm there.
And there should be a really obvious registration button. I'm looking for it. Is there anything on that page that says register?
No, but there is something that's subscribe.
That's what I mean. Thank you. Subscribe.
Okay.
subscribe. And that
Oh,
means if you go ahead.
I just have to put in a passcode. I have to get a passcode.
Okay. And once you subscribe to the calendar, what's really cool is that if you want the stuff for the event, it's just one click. You can just, in fact, you can just go down through the freaking calendar and click everything. Just get all the stuff.
That's what I'm doing.
Because you don't have to attend the event or even care about the event to get the stuff. You can just click the link, get some stuff. Welcome to Midjourney's prompt troubleshooting jam session where we troubleshoot problem prompts. If you have a problem prompt or a project that's puzzling you, please paste it in the chat and we will descend upon that problem and see if we can solve it.
Okay, I'm in.
Excellent. Let's see if I can find you and confirm. There you are. I have found you in the list. So you have missed 2 or 3 of my little newsletter things, but they weren't important.
Okay.
One of them explained, sign up for the event if you want the stuff. And one of them explained that we were moving to this time because before we were starting an hour before this. We were moving it out. And that's it. Those are really only the 2 interesting newsletters that sent by me.
Very good.
And it's just me. I don't spam. I send maybe once a month or once every 2 or 3 weeks or something so far. So yeah. Welcome, Diane. It is absolutely okay to connect by iPhone. You probably won't be able to see very much, Diane, if you're on your phone, but you can certainly hear everyone. You should be able to hear me and other users talking. Yes, him. At least. And if you're hearing me twice, here on Discord, hi Michelle, remember to mute the stream because the stream has to carry my voice to Diane on Facebook, for example. And Discord carries my voice here on Discord. And so if you're doing both, you might hear both. This is Midjourney's prompt troubleshooting jam session. And if no one has any questions, problems, comments, prompts, then I'm just gonna start talking about using grammar to influence composition.
I have one little question before you get started.
Absolutely.
I have my 91-year-old friend that is using Midjourney, and she texted me yesterday this. I'm going to put it in the chat. This is what she texted me yesterday. And
Okay.
she said when she went to the Create tab, this happened. And I haven't talked to her.
Screen. Okay. Explore the frontiers. What she's not interested in is logging in. She has to log in. If she's not logged into Midjourney, then it gives her that screen.
So she got logged out because
she got logged out. And now
Okay.
she goes and it says, I've never seen this person before. And I'm going to invite her to explore the frontiers and connect her accounts. And what she can do is find the sign in button rather, because that's the create new account workflow. And somewhere on there should be a sign in, like I don't have to create a new account. I just need to sign in. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, it's Silberber Moshe. Welcome, Moshe. Hi, I immediately love your name for reasons. You can, of course. Who else wants mic permission? Hi, Moshe.
I have a question. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what is front craft, but I have an image that I created, let's say in Canva, and I want to animate it to a video, but I don't know how. Can I tell Midjourney to animate my image?
You can. Would you like me
How?
to show you how to do that? Can you
Yeah,
see my screen with my mouse moving around
I
on it and my elephants?
let me
You
see.
have to,
I do. That's the web version, not the Discord version.
you want to know how to do it as a Discord?
If it's possible, yes.
I think it is possible. I think hold on just a second. Let me try something. Test video 1. I think it's start. Let me randomly grab an image off of here. Whoops, so that I have a URL. Just a second. Okay.
I hear you double, by the way.
I know you have to mute the stream otherwise, because my voice has to go over the stream and through Discord. So if you right click on the stream and mute it, then I won't echo.
Yeah,
Testing. Did it fix it?
the elephant is
I'm
beautiful, by the way,
say
and
again.
the owl. The
Oh, thank
elephant
you.
and
I'm trying to figure out, Johnny, do you happen to know the start frame parameter for video? It's not start, and it's not start frame.
let's do it in desktop. Let's then do
it's
it in
just-
the yeah.
I think it might just be that you put it in front of the prompt.
You just
like
put
an
it in
prompt.
front?
I believe
That
so.
would be amazing if that were true. Let's try it.
You want me to send you the image so you can
You're right,
maybe you can
Johnny,
help
you're
me
right.
with the
I could
creativity?
not remember. So, Moshe, all you do is put the URL to the Canva image, ending in
Yeah.
image.jpg or image.png or whatever. You put it,
Let's try.
put it
This
at
is
the
the
front.
URL. Oh, how can I do to show the URL only?
I'm going to right click on that and select copy link. So the URL is this.
Okay.
Looks like it's a big long URL.
hmm
And so you would just put that like this. Imagine this, the logos spin, I don't know, spin around. And then you would say,
Yeah. Let's say.
video 1. Hold on. I'm just typing it in. Motion. So do you see that imagine
Yeah.
in your chat there? Hold on. Okay. I have an extra character in there that I'm deleting, and then I'll hit return and you'll see it there. So you should be able to copy and paste that in.
Why? What is low motion there? Let me see. I'm going to do
We have motion.
direct.
Oops, it should say video 1. Oh,
Oh,
well,
and also
okay.
without the imagine in the beginning as an
Yeah,
iris, the image.
the whole thing that I have
Let me
to,
see.
and
No.
then you can see the prompt as the logo
Oh,
spin
you cannot
around.
be with the real. One second. You did it?
Yeah.
You made it? Let me see.
Well, I'm not going to make it for you, but I
Okay.
am giving you you should be able to just
Let me
paste
see.
that
Can
in.
I try?
Please.
Imagine. I passed it. And also I cannot be with the fast mode, right? Or not relaxed.
It doesn't matter. Welcome, Brenda. Welcome,
Imagine.
Barto. Mm-hmm.
And you did it with without okay. Okay. Let me try that.
You should be able to just copy and paste it in wholesale.
Let me see this.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I'm excited to see you try it.
You want me to share my screen so everyone see or no?
Oh, we can't do that. But I mean, just to hear, let me put it another way, to hear you try it.
Okay, I'm trying it now.
Okay.
It's on 25%.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Can I build to it like more seconds and more or I have to
You
take
can.
no.
There should be an extend button under it.
It's more. And I can if I want another frame, so I need to take like CapCut for the whole video, right? To edit. This is just giving me
Right.
one frame.
It will give you 5 seconds of video. If you extend, it'll give you another 5 seconds. If you extend, it'll give you another 5 seconds. And you can do that indefinitely, but it gets expensive. But you can then take your 5-second video to CapCut or your favorite video editor and play around with it.
Yeah.
You're
It's
right
get
that
expensive. What do
Midjourney,
you mean?
it uses a lot of your minutes to make a video.
And if I change my plan to the mega one, to the best one, I have unlimited or no?
I don't
So
know if it's unlimited. But
so
it's
it didn't really make
very
it well.
large. No,
You
I
want me to
imagine
show you
not.
how it looks?
Yeah, show me how it looks. I don't think you're going to get much joy from this. I would not use Midjourney for this because Midjourney doesn't know that those
Photos,
things
text.
are. It doesn't understand the text. It doesn't understand that those are logos. It doesn't understand to leave them alone. So it's probably God knows
No,
what
it
it'll
does, but
do.
it makes it very blurry. You want to see how it looks?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I would use Sora
Uh,
or something that is more respectful. But Midjourney is really good at aesthetic stuff, but this is not
you want
aesthetic.
to give me
This
permission to
is
share the screen?
literal. Cannot, but
Oh,
you
wait.
can cut and paste the video into the chat.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can send a link
Yes,
of
that would be
it.
great.
Here, this is the link in where's the chat? This is the link in Midjourney website.
Oh my goodness. How cool though,
Yeah.
but not
Ah,
useful. You're not going to get much better
no.
than that with Midjourney because Midjourney is going to try to do something very aesthetic with what you're doing, and you really literally just want it to spin like a wheel.
Yeah.
So Amdasoa says Adobe Premiere. I don't know, maybe Adobe Express, maybe Sora, or Sora is
I
pretty
have
good at.
Adobe Premiere. I have no idea how to do it in Adobe
Ask
Premiere.
ChatGPT how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Midjourney is unlikely to spin this without doing something funky to the
Link
logos
might
because
work. So,
yeah,
thank you,
Kling,
Brenda.
yeah. Good advice. Good advice.
Oh my god. So
I know, extra
we tried.
steps. And to do something so simple too. This
Yeah, it's more for videos, I think.
Midjourney's
More for
fancy.
real videos. Yeah, it's more
Right.
fancy Midjourney.
Yeah, Midjourney wants to give you beauty, not just turn things in circles. I mean, you could try.
Yeah.
You can, I'm sitting here thinking you could try prompting it, but it would be so expensive to figure out how to prompt it correctly that I think just
Yeah.
going to Sora or Gemini or Kling or
I'm
something
not
that
in
really that
Sora,
has an
Gemini, or
LLM.
Kling.
Say again?
I'm not in Sora, Gemini, or Kling. Kling I am, but not in a paid membership. What about LM Runway or Dream Machine, Luma Dream Machine?
I have no idea. I don't know those. I mean, I do know of them. I just don't know how to use them. Does anyone else have any thoughts about that?
No.
No. Oh, Moshe. What are we going to
Okay.
do?
But thank you for that, for trying to help.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry I don't have better news.
That's great. By the way, do you know about the mega plan in Midjourney? Is it unlimited? If I
I don't
upgrade
think
it?
it's unlimited. Let me check for you, okay?
I think you
It's
pay 160
possible.
and
Yeah, you'd hope, but God knows. Let's see.
60 hours.
Only 60 hours, yeah.
that's
Merely.
a lot, no?
That's a lot. You get unlimited relax image and you get unlimited standard definition video generations.
So what do I have in Relax? I have the basic one.
In the basic one,
I have info. Let me see what I have.
I don't know. You can make 200 images per month. Period. End of story.
Oh, that's a lot too. Right?
Well, it depends on what kind of prompter you are. I mean, I would burn through 200 in a second.
200 and how much do I have now? If this is my info. Let me see. I really don't understand this. And Discord. And let me go back to you. Chat. Here.
Oh yeah, did I give you my my accessibility GPT? Oh, well, I have a accessibility-trained GPT just for you that it was
Johnny, why are you talking in my voice?
Oh, sorry.
So I have a lot
okay.
of hours right now, or I have a lot of free relax mode, or no?
I don't know how to read this. Fast time remaining. You have 5% of your time remaining.
If he has the basic
Less
plan, he
than an
doesn't
hour.
have any relaxed. He only has fast, I think.
Yeah, fast time and
No,
only
I have
5% of it.
in video. In video, but in images, I have relaxed.
Maybe he has a standard plan. You know what, Moshe? You're gonna hate me, but I'm gonna send you to the support channel, which I just put in your chat
Okay.
there because I know prompting. I don't know billing or accounts.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes
Okay.
by sheer luck I can answer these questions, but today I am not feeling confident.
Why?
But your plan does renew in 2 days, so that's good.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, click
Question
yourself
about
over to that support. Yeah, go ahead, Mary Smith.
I think I just heard you say that I haven't been keeping up with video. I've only been doing images, and it sounds like things have changed. We can extend now the video as many times as we want now, because before there was only 4 extensions.
No, you're right. There's only 4 extensions.
Okay.
You are right. And that's because it starts to degrade a little bit after that. And also no one wants to spend that kind of minutes.
Wow,
Yeah,
Clarinet, I
so
just checked with the chat in the chat. I know you since 2024, March.
I know. It's been a long time. But I remember you, and I remember you were making Rolex watches with like minions and stuff on them.
You know, I sold them.
Yeah, I heard through the grapevine that you made a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Excellent. So proud of you. So what's your new project?
My new project.
Yeah, what
So as
you're
usual,
rotating. Yeah.
for the pleasure project or the business project, that's two different things,
Whichever one you feel comfortable talking about.
So I'm trying to make movies with Midjourney. I want to make a full movie with Midjourney.
A full movie, like a 2-hour feature?
Like 3 hours, not 3 hours, 30 minutes,
Oh, 30 minutes. Okay.
40 minutes.
That's ambitious. I cannot wait to see what you do.
Yeah.
Do you have a script? Do you have a
I have a story.
excellent?
Yeah.
Do you see Moshe, Brenda tested
I
and
was also
claimed doesn't
thinking
work.
it's worked and didn't work or
It
work.
does not work.
So I was thinking actually to copy a movie because you can take the image, the frames, and change the style as an sref, and then copy the same movie but in the different pictures. But I also think that I'm also looking for lips talking moving.
Oh, try Hydra.
Hydra?
Hydra?
How do you write it? With H?
HED. Yeah, HEDRA.
Yeah. AI?
Yeah.
Wow.
Impressa is saying that he thinks maybe you can animate in Canva. I thought I heard just last night that that's a new feature that yes, you can animate in Canva now.
That's cool. Let me
All
take a
right.
look.
I'm in Canva right now. I designed it in Canva. The logos with the circle around the circle. So
I
how you
think
do
you
it in
can
Canva?
create video in Canva.
Oh yeah, look at that. There's a new thing called video clip. When I click it, it asks me to
Wow.
try Canva Pro. I am not going to try Canva Pro.
I have Canva Pro. So where do you see it actually?
It's new. I think it's a new
Go
feature.
click
So
to
check that
Canva
out.
AI. Here, I'll show you on my screen. Let me
Let me
move.
see.
Ah, crap. I have to share a different window. ChatGPT, no, I want to share. No.
Okay.
Is this not? It is Chrome.
I just see your Midjourney window.
I know. I'm trying. I'm trying to make it flip over. Well, now it doesn't
Wow.
show anything at all.
Midjourney.
That shows the document I'm going to go over later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I don't understand why it doesn't. There we go. Well, that
Okay.
wasn't hard. Okay, so what I did was if you log into Canva or just put
Yeah.
/AI, canva.com/AI. That works.
Oh, I have you.
Thusly.
I see also this button at the second. Okay.
And then there's the video clip
Oh,
button
video.
right there. It's apparently using Leonardo.
Oh, it's Leonardo.
Because when I click this and it says Canva Business, you see, it says included with subscriptions, Leonardo and Flourish. So I imagine those are what they're offering.
Although that says coming soon, so
Yeah, you're right. I just noticed that.
they might not have it yet. I think this is all brand new. It just started.
That's crazy. Can you compare the other AI to Midjourney?
Can you, sorry, say it again.
When I will ask ChatGPT to create an image for me, or when I will ask Meta, Facebook, or Instagram to make an AI image for me, it's not as cool as Midjourney
No,
and very limited.
no. Well, the it's doing something different. So all of these different tools are proud of one thing or another. And for example, ChatGPT has very good prompt adherence, meaning you can tell it, and so does Nano Banana. You can tell it to do all kinds of things and it will listen to you and do it exactly, but it will be ugly. It's not very pretty, but it'll do it very literally.
Yeah,
And
it will.
what Midjourney is competitive for, Midjourney is competitive because it can do beauty and aesthetics. So at Nano Bananas, actually, its strongest is editing existing pictures, using natural language to edit existing pictures. ChatGPT is strongest for prompt adherence, and Midjourney is strongest for aesthetics. And combining them in a multi AI workflow, like where you move between them to use them for their strengths, is really the most amazing thing. I've done some really great things by starting in one tool and moving it to another and moving to the other, and ultimately taking it to Midjourney to make it beautiful.
So you need a Midjourney first.
No. Well, I start with Sora, and then I take it to Midjourney, and then I use Gemini to edit the Midjourney, and then take it back into Midjourney.
Whoa, I would
But
like to see that process.
Sora, yeah, I have a document about it. We covered it. I don't even remember what event it was, but we did a whole multi AI workflow. I think it was PromptCraft Live. So I actually have a deliverable, an asset, a document. What do you call it these days that I can give you? That describes how to do that. Let's see. And we can go over it. There it is. It was PromptCraft Live. Can I open it here? No, I have to share a different screen now. Hooray! Okay. So there you go. You can see this example of multi-AI workflow.
Oh, wow.
And you can, here's the recording. So what's cool about this is we created content using Perplexity just for fun. Then we created the social media post carousel prompts with the prompt
Mhm.
helper because it knows how to write prompts. Then
Okay.
we generated the images with Midjourney. Then we edited the images with Gemini, with Nano Banana. And then we added text to the images with Adobe Express or Canva. And we made an entire social media post, in a fourth of the time by passing back and forth between these different tools.
Mhm.
So let me see if I can give you the file that describes how to do that. It is in my millions of folders. It is, maybe I'll just give you the link to the document. Why not? Anyone with the link can
Yeah.
comment. There we go. Link copied. Here you go.
Let me see it.
If you wanna go through the example of multiple AI workflow or watch the video, you're welcome to do that. And it doesn't tell you exactly what to do so much as demonstrates that it is possible to do that and how gratifying it is to use each of the tools for their strength.
Thank you for that. I'm gonna see it now.
Yeah.
It's amazing the way you design it. Wow.
You're anonymous cormorant.
Clarinet, where are you based in US, right?
Yes, I am in Central Texas, I'm afraid. I'm not so happy with Texas, but that's where I am.
Okay, I'm in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved here.
Do you live in like city or outside the city?
Yeah, Manhattan,
Oh
City.
my. How do you afford it? Wow.
You know, working.
Working.
Yeah, like what Gen Z do.
So this is the Midjourney prompt troubleshooting jam session. If you have any problem prompts or you're puzzled with a project, please let us know how we can help. And no question is too small. And a lot of us are here to help you out. So if you are on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, just throw your question in and we will give you some help. I will put
Wait,
this
you can
link.
prompt from Twitch,
You can't prompt from Twitch. You can watch this show from Twitch.
but you can't with the
You
T.
can't use Midjourney.
You can't use. So Discord is better than Twitch.
The web is the best one, I think.
So what is the best one? I'm just so used to Discord, I can't get over Discord.
I know. It took a lot for me to move from Discord to the web.
And you moved completely from Discord? No, because you give the support on Discord. What if I want to keep working on Discord? It's gonna stay in Midjourney. Gonna
It's
stay
gonna
in Discord?
stay. It's gonna stay.
Hope they will, because I really don't want to move to the web.
You do not have to move to the web. I don't think the Style Explorer is gonna be on. I don't think Style Explorer is on Discord. I don't think any of the new visual tools will be on Discord, but I don't know. I don't
Do
think
you
so.
clear the web, the storage in Discord or no?
Discord does, but that's okay because all of your images are on the web.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I'm also researching images, like for ideas.
Oh yeah. Well, midjourney.com is good for that because you can do semantic searching, which is fun. In other
Actually,
words, you can
Discord, in Discord, you just type the word and then it's searching all the channels by the
Oh,
word.
cool. That works too.
Did you know that?
Yeah, yeah.
And you have more selection in the web when you search images. It's very limited in the
Yeah, it's
Explore, you mean,
strong.
right?
It's strong in that you can search semantically instead of by keyword, but it's weak in that you can't limit it by date or, do
Yeah.
any regular expressions, no regex B, so they
Yeah.
have their pluses and minuses for sure. You're right. So it looks like Empesoa has a question. Can you show us how you made your cool talking owl avatar? I did not make my cool talking owl avatar. Not alone. In fact, one of our regular community members made it, but he hasn't been a regular in 3 months, and now I've forgotten his name. And I'm so ashamed. I just suddenly can't remember his name. I knew it until I opened my mouth to tell you.
It's not Malsveer, is it?
No. No, he was Estonian, like collect.
Oh.
Does anyone remember the other Estonian fellow?
No.
Thanks, Hebo. What you do is you use Adobe Character Animator, and you pick one of their pre-made puppets, which is closest to the kind of thing you want. You export that to a Photoshop file. You edit each layer to replace, the arm with the picture of your arm that you want, the leg with the picture of your leg that you want. Yes, Himbo. The face with the picture of your face that you want, and so on. And then you bring that modified puppet thing back into Adobe Character Animator, and it works like this. So this owl guy was that's nodding right now. He was a default puppet from Adobe Character Animator until my Estonian friend, whose name I've just forgotten, modified each of the parts. Each of the parts here are separate. The left eye, the right eye, the left shoulder, the right shoulder, the left forearm, the right forearm, and so on. It's a big project. Oh no, not Drolinak. It was 2 words. I almost remembered it again and then forgot. Not two separate words, but like I feel like it had a camel case, like capital letter in the middle. Angry. Little Angry. Little Angry. His name was Little Angry. We all remember Little Angry.
A little bit.
He hasn't been around in a while.
Was his icon a cloud?
Yeah, he was a cloud. He was the character he chose to be, like the way I'm an owl. He was a cloud with a face.
Right.
Which was a character that he had made for his child.
Gotcha.
but he seems to be gone now. But he made this for me. And it was like the last thing he did before he disappeared. He's like, here's your owl, and then faded away. I've edited the owl since then. Like this owl originally had a different t-shirt, and it had stuff on the t-shirt, and it had different colors and so on, and I gradually changed it. He might have changed his name.
I was gonna say maybe to he didn't want you to know that he had a heart.
That he had a what? A heart. Oh, a
A
heart.
heart. I'm kidding.
He was
Oh, I
very
meant
cool. He did
I
so
meant
much for us.
I don't think you understood what I meant. I meant
I
Colette
meant
was pretending to be somebody else so that you wouldn't think that she had a
oh.
heart. Because Colette can be a little no nonsense.
Elect can be a little. He's got to be one of my favorite people here, though. So smart. Dang. Razor sharp. So, how can I help you guys? Does anyone have any questions or projects? I was going to talk about using grammar to influence composition, if anyone was curious about that.
Sounds interesting to me.
Let's see if I can switch windows again. I don't know why this is so hard. Let's see. Switching windows to this. Aha. Okay. So what I wanted to show you guys was how and I think this is particularly of interest to Johnny if he hasn't already completely figured it out. And that is, you can change the focus of the composition and the nature of Midjourney's attention, in the AI jargon sense of the word attention, by flipping grammar around one way or the other. Like if I show you a fountain with a mermaid on top, let me just kind of default everything here. Okay. So this is just a fountain with a mermaid statue on top generically. But here's a mermaid statue topping a fountain. And this is the website just chilling. Okay. So a fountain with a mermaid statue on top. That's pretty honest. A fountain with, well, that's not quite a mermaid, but okay. Fountain with a mermaid statue on top. It's good. But maybe if I refresh this, we can see the mermaid statue. Can you see how it changed the focus? Now it's focused on the mermaid and put a fountain beneath it. Let me put these in your local chat so that you can decide what you believe the difference to be. I mean, don't take my own word for it, but if you see the bottom one is a fountain with a mermaid statue, and the top one is a mermaid statue with a fountain. And so this affects the composition. Let's do another one that sort of demonstrates this effect. It's a way of dragging the camera around. It's also a way of, like, if you're depending on what you're asking for, something might not be showing up. But if you switch the grammar of the sentence, so the thing that's not showing up is the subject of the sentence, Midjourney will suddenly decide that it will show it. I love this prompt. So here's a candle with a. Go ahead.
I was going to say, does it help to put the subject matter in the beginning of the sentence or the beginning of the prompt? Does that help to bring that subject higher, to give it higher
More attention.
More attention? Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's
check
at the
this out.
beginning of the prompt.
No, it's not the beginning of the prompt. It's the subject of the sentence.
Okay.
It's not that it's closer to the front of the prompt. That's a common misconception because it used to be true. But now that matters less. It's not that it doesn't matter at all. It just matters less. The subject being the subject of the sentence instead of the direct object or whatever seems to matter more in my test, which I'm going to stick to until disproven. But that's how it feels. Here's a smoke-formed ghost rising from a candle flame. So you get the big ghost with the candle, small. But here's flipped, a candle with a ghost made of smoke rising from it. Now it's about the candle, so the candle is dominant and the ghost is less. And that's not because ghost is at the front or the back. The ghost is still the same distance from the front of the prompt. It's just not the subject anymore.
So in the first one, the candle is the subject, and in the second one, the smoke is the subject.
In this one, the candle is the subject. You can tell because the candle's big. This one, the ghost is the subject.
Even the first one, the candle turned into a ghost.
Yeah, that's a great example of the difference.
Because the candle is the subject, where
the candle is the subject.
Yeah.
Right. So there's interesting things you can learn from this. Like if I say a miniature city contained by a glass tank, my city is the focus. And if I say a glass tank with a miniature city inside of it, then the tank is the focus. So in this one, the tank is the subject, and in this one, the city is the subject. So you can decide, well, I mean, maybe we can do this with a seed log, actually. Just on the off chance it's easier to see whether you like one or the other better. So the quote unquote problem is when you focus on the city, it tends to be larger than the tank. This is a great example of that. When you focus on the tank, often the city fits right inside of it.
That's very interesting. Look how interesting that is. You're right.
So this is sort of, once you become sort of fluent with it, you get this idea that, you know, you've tried to say something and it's not working, and you begin to recognize. No, Michelle. Darn it, Michelle. Michelle's always reminding me to prompt the front cap room. Darn it. Okay. Now I'm going to prompt the front cap room. Okay. So yeah. Himbo, a ghost candle, a candle ghost. What are you showing us with that? That it makes no never mind? It's true there's not a lot of grammar there. It's not that Midjourney understands the grammar. I think it proves that ghost candle and candle ghost are very similar are way more similar than a sentence with grammatical noise thrown in. Don't think it proves anything. I don't think we can prove anything ever with Midjourney. Everything that I'm showing you is like, it seems like this might be true. You can explore this because it is possible that you might discover something useful or not. But Himbo's pointing out that when your prompt is short enough, then Midjourney doesn't see a lot of difference between the noise of those characters arranged one way and those characters arranged in the other, swapped. Although I would argue that Ghost Candle looks more like Ghost and Candle Ghost looks more like Candle. I mean, the second one gives that away. Second one is definitely a candle, stronger than Ghost. But I mean, for every discovery I think I make, somebody could make another discovery that leads them in a different direction. This is a little bit learning how to mix paints, where, you know, depending on your subject, you will or will not want to mix paint a certain way, and you will or will not want to add this or that. But there's definitely something going on, and it's something worth exploring. Okay, so how about, this is a very obvious one to me. This time I'll put it in the prompt craft room because Mama Michelle told me to. Okay, Mama. I'm doing it. I'll put the seed in. As much as seeds matter. Look at a sky with eyes floating in the clouds and eyes floating in a cloudy sky. So eyes floating in a cloudy sky makes the eyes like the subject. Hold on. I can make this bigger. You don't need to see that. There you go. You can compare those two. And I really think the I see a difference. I see, no pun intended, that the eyes feature better when they're the subject. And depending on when I've run these prompts, I've seen that more or less true. I thought this one was interesting too. A plate with a forest made of broccoli on it. Here's a plate with a forest made of broccoli on it. But here's a tiny forest of broccoli trees growing on a plate. Now there's lots of things going on in this revised prompt. And those of you who think you can figure out the difference between these two broccoli prompts, let me know. I mean, there's more going on than just swapping the words. Do you see what else is going on there? Anyone want to guess? Everyone's like, no, don't want to guess. No. Since you ask, no. Mary Smith, what do you think?
The tiny forest of broccoli trees growing on a plate, that the tiny forest of broccoli leaves is the subject matter. So they're giving us that tiny forest, and then the plate comes last. So then they set that forest on top of the plate, where the other one looks more like a design of the plate, because the plate is the subject matter. It's
I
a
agree with
design
you.
Design on the plate.
A plate with a forest made of broccoli on it. Yeah. I mean,
Plate is the
it's
subject matter, number one, and then what's on the plate is
right. And
more of
not
a-
only
more
that,
of a-
there's one more thing going on. I wonder if anyone can spot it.
the fact that there's tons of pictures of broccoli on plates.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a training data thing. Himbo says 3D versus flat. It's a single token that's making a big difference here. It's what
Oh,
Westendorf said. It's what Mary Smith said, and it's also a single token.
The design on the plate, because a lot of plates have paintings on the plate.
That's true. That goes with Westendorf's idea that the training data itself might be affecting this. Which token in the tiny forest one do you think it might be having something to do with this?
trees.
Growing.
It's growing. Look what happens if I say a forest tree's just on a plate.
Yeah. Then it'll be just painted on there.
No, well, it goes back. Do you see how number 1 and number 4 are back to that 2D pattern
Also,
thing?
less dirt too.
Less dirt, right? Growing is doing a lot for this prompt. So that brings me to this prompt process that I wanted to show. I was trying to get let's see, a massive oak tree sitting in the driver's seat of a convertible. So I started off with this massive oak tree sitting in the driver's seat of a convertible, and of course, immediately I got just the archetype of a massive oak tree and a convertible. It didn't seem to hear the fact that the tree is contained by the car at all. So taking from my lessons of how grammar controls composition, I changed it to a convertible's driver's seat occupied. And I realized massive was too big. So this time I said small, thinking maybe it will fit. And I used cowbelling. I repeated sitting in the driver's seat of a convertible. So I have a convertible's driver's seat occupied by a small oak tree sitting in the driver's seat of a convertible. So I'm beating Midjourney over the head with the driver's seat of a convertible thing. And I shrunk the tree so that Midjourney had a fighting chance of fitting the tree in there. Himbo did the same thing. Similar. And that started getting a lot closer, right? Do you see the difference? It's not quite right, though. It's not. None of these were quite what I had in mind. So
say massive. Let's see what happens if you say massive.
It won't. It'll go back to the archetype because it won't fit. So it's like, where can I fit a massive oak? And it puts it outside the car.
Yep, look at that.
And it puts a dog in the car. Okay. So remember, growing was really important. In this case, I used driving because I thought, well, that's a very strong archetype. Just like I learned from growing with the broccoli, driving contains a lot of information about the position of things. So now it says a convertible's driver's seat occupied by a small oak tree driving the convertible. So again, it's cowbell, meaning I'm giving Midjourney more of the same in a slightly different sense. And this didn't please me.
No.
I understood it, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. So then I thought, well, it's not in the driver's seat, and driving does not seem to be the archetype I want. What if I just said a driver's seat with a tree growing in it? Like, what if I put the idea of the tree is driving aside and just made it grow on and I was like, oh my God, this is so much closer.
Yeah.
Now the tree is literally in front of the steering wheel.
Yeah.
That's just what I wanted. And so then I thought, well, what if I use both archetypes? What if I say growing and driving? So I ended up with a driver's seat with a tree growing in it. The tree is driving the car. And now look, my tree is even leaning over the, the steering wheel a little. He looks like he's like looking. Like, I was so happy with these. I was like, yeah, that's right. It looks like he's got, look at his little branches reaching for the steering wheel. So I was like, oh, go, Midjourney. That's just right. And it looks like this tree has had this car since 1972. I just thought it was so cute. I just thought it was so cute. And so you can see the kind of the application of this grammar affects composition idea, merging with the use of archetypal words where you borrow on the archetype. Growing means, planted in the position of, and driving means it tells you what position it is in relationship to this car. And starting with driver's seat meant that I stopped Midjourney from showing me trees like in another context. So this is just like this cascade of prompting. I thought did a good example of showing sort of all of the above. And we've got I just for funsies, I wrote that all down for you in this document, which if I've played my cards right, you can now see what just happened. Oh, there we go. Which has the fountain, the candle, the city, the eyes, the plate with broccoli, and then this prompt refinement process with the explanation. In case you want notes, if you want a copy of these notes, Midjourney has asked me to ask you to use our Luma site to register for the notes. So I will once again get that URL for you. Most of you have already done it, but if you want the notes, just stick your email address here. For you, Mary Smith, I think you have to click the register button, or it'll say one-click RSVP.
Can I look at that later?
Of course.
I'll look at that
That's
later.
so sweet. Teacher, can I look at it later? That's awesome. Yeah, so I wanted to show that today. This is the Midjourney prompt troubleshooting jam session. We have helped a couple of people with video and with multi AI workflows. We have looked at using grammar to influence composition. Hebo says, when I say composition, Hebo thinks of the way things are placed in relation to the frame. No, that is what I mean. That is what I mean. How things are placed in relationship to the frame. In the tree driving God, that's hard to say. A tree driving a car, that was also positional between, or relationships between objects in the composition, as well as the relationship of the objects to the frame. But when I opened, it's both. When I talked about the fountain and the candle and the miniature city, that was starting with relationship to the frame, and then showing examples of relationship to each other, which is also affects the relationship to the frame. It's kind of hard to escape that, but it affects both. The grammar affects both of those things. And the ultimate example also folded in the usefulness of archetypes. So the complexity of the examples grew from just showing you relationship to frame to showing you relationship to frame and other objects, to showing you relationship to frame, other objects, and how to use archetypes to cement that. Which makes me sound super sophisticated. Because it was like this complex evolution. But in fact, I wasn't going to go into it, except that Himbo sensed that that was happening. I was just going to let it go. But yeah, that's what was happening. It's increasing complexity. I can even add that in here since Himbo discovered it. Relationship to the frame. Objects, relationships to other objects. And ultimately, objects, object relationships influenced by archetype. And then an example of prompt refinement process, exemplifying all of these. Thank you, Himbo. Look at me formatting stuff for you guys, just in case anyone wants this. So does anyone have any questions, comments? Joseph, how goes your volunteering? Have you found any tackled any problems that you haven't been able to solve? I bet you could solve them all, Joseph.
抌車啫嘛，佢拆散咪得咯。係啊，佢走咗啊。
Joseph.
佢
You
哋
are
其實拆
unmuted.
散撞咪得咯。
Joseph may in fact
即係一人一隻
be
車
on a
咁
phone
樣，咁
call.
佢審車嚟噶嘛，佢哋係審得一邊，咁審唔到咁多邊㗎。
Okay, hold on. It's a nice voice. Oh no, not a question about depth of field. Okay, the answer to turning off depth of field, which is what you're asking, right, Mary Smith? How do I turn it off?
It's driving me crazy.
I know. I know. It is such a common question.
I create these images for subject matter for painting, and I just I mean, gosh, look at that sushi. It just really loses its.
That's a pretty.
Not even halfway.
That's
through.
not even some. Yeah. Well, the way there's no one way to do. You can't really turn it off. You can outsmart it. You can kind of go around the houses. One of the things that you can do is describe the plate that it's on, Mary Smith, and then it has to bring the plate into focus because it becomes a subject. So then you won't get rid of depth of field, but the plate and the sushi will be in focus possibly, and something else will be blurred. So everything that you name might help keep those things in focus if they're subjects or focal points, right? That's definitional, right? It's a focal point. That doesn't get rid of depth of field. It just makes sure that certain things are not blurred.
Are there some key words that we can use, like
well, you can
detailed.
You can reduce stylize. You can turn on raw. Both of those things make Midjourney do less aesthetic, gives less aesthetic help. So low stylize and raw, plus describing everything that you want to be in focus. Those three things help. Johnny Bones is suggesting telephoto lens. I haven't been able to find a phrase like that, Johnny, that works. In fact, sometimes using the word lens at all is it triggers unhelpful stuff. In fact, photography terms of any kind generally becomes correlated with depth of field. So yeah, Focus Stack, we've tried it. Wonderful World of Stuff has died on that hill before. So there's no one thing, Mary. There's no one thing. It's subject dependent too. It's terrible. It's really hard.
Kimbo, if you do an aerial view, that really helps a lot. Aerial view does. But I don't always want to be looking down on my subject matter, but that is what I've been doing, is just going for images with aerial view.
Here, let's try it. Let me
reduce. When you say reduce stylize, is that reducing it with the slider, or is that reducing style weight? SW.
Stylize, S, not SW. Definitely
Okay.
S.
Okay.
So, let me go back to PropCraft room here, which is somewhere on my millions of windows. And I will show you an example. Look, I'm sharing the window. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So, let's see.
The green beans, I tried to describe the basket and that didn't help.
Let's see. A wooden tabletop. And a basket of green beans. S33 style raw. Sorry, Mary, can you say again?
I was looking for some green beans and mushrooms sitting on a white table in front of a wicker basket.
In front of, that will do depth of field.
Okay. Leaning against.
Maybe. Okay, can you say it again? It's a white wooden tabletop.
The green beans.
Are any of these close? Oh, it's like a bunch of green beans leaning against a basket, not in a basket.
Correct.
Okay. So this is getting closer. I mean, in terms of the colors, it was.
Yes.
Okay.
And the depth of field looks a little cleaner, also a little more in focus.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
It likes to put things in the basket. I said empty basket, that helped. So this is a white wooden tabletop. You notice I made it the featured focal point. So now it can't blur it too much because it's my featured focal point.
Yes.
And a bunch of green beans and mushrooms and an empty basket. I'm still using "and" because I don't want foreground background, because that kind of information would make it depth of field.
Oh, good tip.
Maybe I can do it this way.
Just type "and," so you have individual items. You're not creating a scene necessarily like you would if you were describing.
Yep, I'm gonna have to say
a still life.
And an empty basket plus a bunch of green beans and mushrooms. Let's try that. This time I opened with the basket and the tabletop, trying to put those in the foreground. It really, really, really wants to put the frickin'... Okay, how about nearby? It doesn't really matter what the word is. I mean, it helps, but what I'm trying to do is put empty basket further away from a bunch of green beans in the prompt. Okay, an empty basket, a white wooden tabletop, and an empty basket. Nearby on the left. It would also help if I gave it a better aspect ratio so that there was more space, but it looked like you wanted 1:1. Did I misunderstand that?
I do want 1:1, but it's important for everyone to know that sometimes if you're not getting what you want, if you change that aspect ratio, it really helps. Sometimes it just needs a little bit more space.
Can you describe the bottom of the basket? I mean, you just got 3 empty baskets, so.
Yeah.
I did get 3 empty baskets, and I did get green beans and mushrooms this time next to it. There is one blurry mushroom, but that's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
Let's try some of the... Oops, not 1:1 anymore. Sorry. I experimented and then forgot to put it back. Okay, okay. Look at that. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Everything's in focus.
Yeah.
I changed the word to arrangement to see if I could get it.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's really close.
Mm-hmm.
Is that me or is that Johnny? No, that's close too. Nice, Johnny. They're pretty.
Are those Johnny's?
Yeah.
Oh, those are pretty.
Some of them are.
Go over there.
That's closer. Oh, that's great. I mean, it's not what she asked for, but it's beautiful. Typical Midjourney.
Oh, I love Johnny's. They're so pretty.
Yeah, aren't they nice?
They are. Johnny, can I use those? Oh.
Yeah, sure. Feel free.
Oh, they're so nice.
Darn these baskets. Baskets really want to have something in them. Well, glad we could help, Mary. Even if you didn't get exactly what you wanted, at least you got something good.
I did, and I learned. I think raw and using the word and, just listing the things that you want rather than trying to create a still life with your prompt.
Right, because the words that create still life, like in front of and behind, and those suggest depth of field.
Yes.
But the key is to, name the thing that's out of focus. The way Johnny has named the table. He put the table in the prompt. It becomes, it stays in focus. I would reverse it. I would say a rustic white table, an empty wicker basket. If it to reduce, not just to reduce depth of field if it was necessary.
Mhm.
Come on, Midjourney, let us have an empty basket. Midjourney's like, I don't want you to leave empty-handed.
Ooh.
Hello, Rupt. Who said that like 2 minutes ago?
Oh, they're so pretty, Johnny. Those are so pretty.
Mm.
A basket full of air.
Well, we have about half an hour left here at the Midjourney Prompt Troubleshooting Jam session. If you have a project you'd like to show off, or an image or mood board or SREF that you discovered recently that you quite like, please go ahead and share it, and let's take a look. I did find some what do you call it, SREFs that I really liked recently. Which I'm just scrolling through. Oh, this was not one. That was a mistake. I really like the hand-drawn ones, especially if I can find hand-drawn that has lines around it also. And I love layering in SREFs like these in the blend, because this is maximalism, extreme detail, and putting an extreme detail maximalism one in with the rest is so cool. It has a really great effect. And this is, again, looking always for ones that have lines. Also, I have to maintain sort of a brand with the different classes have different palettes. And I was able to find some SREFs that go, like this one's Prompt Craft for Beginners. It matched really well. Here's another one that I'm trying to find stuff with outlines on hand drawn. I just love the ones that paint not just styles but objects. Like this is actually made a photograph with a frame. Storyboard sketches. Ooh, let me see these. Let's give it a try. Still life. Oops, I should have done that in the prompt craft room. Poor Zuzu. You see this prompt? Oh dear. Oh, look at how look at this. Reminds me of the Take on Me video.
Mm.
Is that right? The one where he's a drawn figure?
Yeah, definitely.
That looks great. I don't know how to heart. You can't load up. Well, wait, can you? Can I just go to Explore and put this SREF in and find it and heart it? I cannot. Is this it?
No.
Nope. It seems to know what it looks like, though, because it's bringing up this kind of thing. I love this kind of thing. Oh, look at this one. Definitely me. . Oh, yes. Thanks,
Hmm.
Stu. I'm just creating a huge cool collection of these now. Oh, yes. I want to blend them all together. Got so many now, I'm slowing down a little bit.
What are you
That's so
finding
great.
neat?
I searched by Stu's SREF recommendation,
Okay.
and it just popped up a bunch of stuff that's cool, vaguely like that. I just love SREFs that the style is an object with something on it. I don't know why I like that so much. It's very cool. It creates very unexpected results. Oh, this is like a cross stitch pattern SREF. Nice.
Go into Explore, and then you put in that
An SREF.
SREF.
Yeah.
There. And then search that.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, here. I got to put it in there. Oh, how fun. Oh, I get it.
Man, I could just waste hours playing with SREFs. It's
I
crazy.
know.
I don't know what's so nice. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if like human beings are just in general like that, but I'm sure like that.
Mm.
2025 is SREF. Excuse me.
Are you allowed to say whether you know or have any experience with the new style
I do.
Explorer?
I
Okay,
do.
cool.
And it's worth looking forward to, I think.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting,
Oh,
TR. If you include the string SREF itself, you get a different set of styles.
What does that mean?
Well,
You pick
I
one,
got
you
okay, so Mary Smith, this is the batch that I got with just the number by itself, right? And they all look like pieces of paper with stuff drawn on them. But
and then you
if I
pick
add in, whoops, stop it. If I add in the actual parameter name, hyphen SREF, then it searches these two things or this string or whatever, and now it's finding completely different set of things. Not that I like
even
them
closer,
less, but
they're even closer
not
to the
closer.
one that you liked.
No, they're further away, I think. Well, I think they are. But I mean, it's subjective, probably. What do you think, Twisted Reality? Was it further away or closer? Yeah, they're super similar. Further away, I mean, I think so too. But yeah, these all look like the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the same type of little round vase with the little crooked plant.
Like a realistic vase, but then a hand-drawn, whatever's coming out of the vase is hand-drawn
Yeah.
on a lot of them. Not that one, though. That one. Well, that was happening here. Real vase,
Yeah.
hand-drawn subject that's coming out of
Yeah.
the vase.
That's cute.
Even that's a real vase with a hand-drawn around it.
Around it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But here it's real. Oh,
Another one of the hand drawn plus real.
cute.
It's hard. These are all so minimalist. I wonder what it is about, like, if I just change one letter, well, one number, do I get like, yeah, it really changes a lot. And
just
then
changed
again,
the
they all
last
look
number.
similar. Yeah, they all look similar again.
Same subject matter is not in numerical order. So you just made a new subject matter for the just by changing
Interesting.
one number, it's totally different subject matter. And that one isn't.
That's interesting. That's 6, and that's 7.
Oh, the same.
What? 8 is also the same. 9.
Well, maybe you're
9 is the same as 4.
maybe it only goes up to the digits only go up to the 3. Like it doesn't matter. Like put a 3 there instead of 40. Just put 3.
Whoa, 40 is really close. That's weird. Oh, that's weird.
Because there's probably only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. And you're making a 10th number, I think.
Oh, I see.
So it's only
okay.
reading the 9 numbers.
So 100, 200, 300. Okay, so that is
9 numbers.
9
And
numbers.
now
So
add
I'm
a
going to put.
number on the end. Do the
No, I'm
same
I'm
9.
making the 301, 302, 303, 304. They're all cartoons. Is the same.
Same.
305. Different. 306.
Same.
The same. 307. The same.
Same.
308. 309. A little bit different. 320. I'm jumping. Back. That was weird. That's weird. I don't know what that tells us. Something tells us more about the search than anything else.
This one's weird because it has like a photograph on the left and a photograph on the right, and then in the middle there's like a hand pen and ink with some
anime.
drawing.
Yeah. Well, that's not uncommon. I don't know,
Not the
like
same style all the way through.
Oh well, yeah. The landscape, the landscape one is interpreting the style differently. Depends. It's because that's why I'm always like, what does a style do? It depends on the subject matter. I mean, if you tell it portrait, it's gonna look a different way than if you tell it, bottle Coke, which is different than if you tell it convertible, which is different than if you tell it. So sometimes you have to pin the style down or anchor the style you want in the prompt and go ahead and say photograph of, even though you're using a style reference, you're sure that's going to produce a photograph. You might still say photograph in your prompt because styles are capable of producing unexpected outcomes like this. I'm going to pretend not to have heard that, Emsoa. Okay. So let me check this other one that Stu suggested. I wish I could look up, see it. I mean, heart it just from using it. Seems weird that you can't. Wow, what is this one doing? Everything has like lines and moss on it. That's so weird. And also it's a Death Star tea set.
It's cool.
Himbo says, I don't think the Style Explorer is that accurate. I have a 2-style combo and it doesn't find the style it creates. The Style Explorer is not meant to search by style number. It's meant to search by keyword, semantic keyword. So it's no surprise that it doesn't work very well with this other thing. You love the ones that look like blueprints? Yeah. That's great. I love the mix of sketch, sketch and glow.
Mm. Graphic novel.
It's great. We have about 10 more minutes of the Midjourney prompt troubleshooting jam session. If anyone has any questions or comments about AI, technology, Midjourney, mood boards, style references,
I have
anything at all?
begun answering someone in the Promptcraft web room who has, they're doing a theater set. They want to have no doors, no windows, but also a 1960s cartoon look based on a mood board, which they have very helpfully linked to.
The 1960s cartoon look from a mood board.
In the
They
Promptcraft.
may be disappointed. I'm in the Promptcraft room. No, I'm in the newbies room. I'm in the Promptcraft room.
Yeah.
Okay, where's his mood board? Oh dear. He should use an SREF. Use it as an SREF, not a mood board. The mood board's going to give him trouble.
Yeah, I feel that.
This mood board is too various. But like if I do a copy image address of just that one, and then use your thing. I have to change it to 7 though. Oops, 69. Let's see. So the mood board really, really wants to put windows in.
Yeah.
That's
Do
cool.
you know if style version works for mood boards? I'm sure the documents will have that info. It's hard to memorize all the permutations and what works.
I'm not sure what you're asking.
Well, like the style versions like 1, 2, 3, and 4, they can work with like
Oh,
numerical
SV.
style refs. Yeah, I didn't mean to say mood boards, but yeah, SV, it works differently for image or numerical style refs. So I'm just thinking because one way might transfer kind of the drawing style, but without the color palette better than some other version.
Yeah, you might be right. I haven't played with the style versions very much at all. I just use the default.
Yeah.
And that's about it. That's about as far as I've gotten. I just didn't find their differences to be predictable enough. So I could never figure out, I want to use this one for this purpose. I could never get to that point. I could just be like, yes, they do different things, you know? So what I'm trying to do here is use your picture of a blank room to help guide the composition. And I really need to find a 1960s cartoon that doesn't have any doors in it, because we're going to be going around forever looking for let's see, looking for ways around getting the doors in there, because the style reference contains the doors, and the word room also does. Let's see. An empty walled space. Just gonna try that for a second. Hold on, I gotta fix all the things. Okay. So if I'm saying empty walled space so that I'm not using office or room or anything else that suggests anything. So I can see what the style reference is bringing in. Okay. And you can see the style reference is definitely bringing in these features. There you go. That's closer. I like yours a lot. Surely that will make him happy. That right there. Oh, this might make him even happier.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Especially if I can get rid of the colors.
I think the question asker is listening to us, by the way.
Hello, question asker. Hucked. Oh yeah, Hucked is in the room. Wow, this turned out really well. Look at this one.
Talk back. All right. Yeah, that's nice.
There's a restaurant on a Disney cruise ship. I've never done that, but it starts off that everything looks like a cartoon. It's like black and white lines, and then as you're eating dinner, everything kind of turns color.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm putting this, I mean, Johnny's are really good, but if you want to, the one that produced this white room above is an empty neutral walled cube space.
gonna want a wood floor. That was part of it.
Okay, so do what I can to just generate an empty room and then try combining srefs from there. Huck, so some srefs are codes and some are URLs. So the way I did mine, my sref was a URL. I wasn't sure if you were clear on that. And now what I would suggest to Johnny is grab mine and use that as an image prompt for your prompt.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
See if that would help guide it. This looks great though. I mean, I think you solved it with this right here.
That one.
I mean, mind you, I don't understand everything that he cocked us after, but it looks really good.
It needs to be a
Might be
bit
too
more
soft.
19th century, like Scrooge's office, I think, is kind of what they had in mind.
Just posted something in chat.
I see that. The point of art is not to be great, but to make it transparently obvious that there is something wrong with you.
That was good, except for the dang window.
Which, this one?
The one I just put in the web chat.
Oh, I'm in the wrong place.
My last.
I like these.
See, yeah, on my last try, it's puzzling me that it's so brightly lit when it clearly says dim lighting.
Maybe take one of those images into retexture and dim the lighting there, maybe.
Maybe so. I'm gonna try just upping the stylize.
Oops, I'm in 6.1. No. Hey, what do you think, Hucked? I mean, it doesn't have anything in it. Is that okay? And a perfectly modern light at the top, which is hilarious. Yes, yes, it would be possible. I would use it as the sref too, if you like it. I mean, if you like how it looks. But I mean, you can combine it with other srefs. Ah, crap. Look at that. I'm not even touching my mouse and it's jumping around. I think it's because I'm too far zoomed in. Okay. Yes, Hucked, image and sref at the same time. You got it. Oh, well, have you considered just deleting the stuff? Like, you're saying it's going to put a chair back in that spot? Look, it put a chair back in that spot. Oh, well, this one's deleted. That's good. Oh, these 3 of them are deleted. Great. Empty room, empty walls. Try that.
Are you just getting rid of items slowly, just a
Yep.
few at a time?
Just to see what works. That worked. Okay. I'll remove more things from the wall. That's nice, TR. Good job.
Sure you get the whole thing down at the bottom there. There you go. A little bit of
Thank
the
you.
clock on the left corner. There you go.
Yeah, good job. God, I'm so glad you're here. I would have been doing this like 10 times. Okay. Empty room with empty walls. And again, Huck, the way you prompt, oh, I left some stuff at the top. Oh, please work. The way you prompt for an editor like this is you say what you want the final result to be, which is an empty room with empty walls. The whole thing, not, you know, remove the or whatever. So this one worked. Let's try that. Nice, Johnny. You guys are so
Yeah,
good.
that one, I had one that had windows on each
Oh,
side,
yeah.
and I just cropped them off.
The end table on the side could even stay. Will it get rid of him and the desk? Well, I can try. What about the picture on the left in the foreground here? Okay.
It looks like they want the desk gone too.
Yeah. Oh, I left. You see that? I left a little bit, so it's going to do something there.
Yeah. Oh, look at him, little.
Let's try that again. Sneaky little pixel.
They want the desk gone too. Maybe just
I
do
know,
the
but
whole-
I don't think. You want to try the whole desk? We can try the whole desk. How to get rid of the shadow?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's going to work, but I'm going to try.
Too much at once.
I think it's going to get confused. It's look like the Little Prince boa constrictor. Hat boa constrictor. All right. Mary Smith might have just saved us a lot of time.
Boom.
Yeah.
Go Mary. Go Mary. It's your birthday. Not for real. Just for play. Okay, so I'm going to upscale that bad boy, and I'm going to give it to our Huck. Huck, did you see how that was done? First of all, you befriend Mary Smith. Secondly,
It's so fun.
Secondly, you prompt the final result.
I'm wondering what's on the right end because the whole thing wasn't. Yeah, part of it was outside of your window. Okay, yeah, it's like very panoramic.
Okay, now Mary Smith and Johnny Bones and I have to be in the credits for this amazing project.
I love the light coming in the window there.
This,
Yeah, that's nice.
Hey, it cleaned up nice. It upscaled nice.
It did. Good job, team.
Yeah.
Go team Promcraft! Our great pleasure. This is Midjourney's prompt troubleshooting jam session, and we are here again tomorrow at the same time. We started about 2 hours ago. I don't know what time 2 hours ago is for you in your time zone, but that is the starting time, 2 hours ago. And this, the hour we're in right now, I don't know what time it is for you, but it is our ending time. So please join us tomorrow for the Ink and Algorithm Society second inaugural meeting. The Ink and Algorithm Society is a lot of fun. It's shaping up to be a lot of fun. God knows what kind of fun it'll be ultimately. It will be it's just a bunch of artists hanging out, talking about art stuff. And yeah, the show and tell is the best part, I think. I think it's going to be the best part. I don't know who's going to show and tell tomorrow. But what I suggest is if you want what am I trying to say? If you want the notes from this event, the Midjourney troubleshooting event, go ahead and sign up here at this Luma calendar and you'll get that. And if you want the Ink and Algorithm Society, then you want to sign up for this one. And you don't have to attend the event, but if you sign up for it and we make something, you'll get the thing that we make. The second, I don't know why the second one isn't showing up. Hello, could you please? It's not making an icon for me. It's just showing up as a URL. Heck. Well, anyway. The Ink and Algorithm Society is a pressure-free hangout for people who make things. And today, Monday, we also have later today absolutely nothing, apparently. Gosh, I thought Kiki had something after me today. I guess not. I am wrong. So I will see you guys tomorrow at the Ink and Algorithm Society then.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Soundscapes
Okay.
a bit later than that.
Oh yeah, and then we have Soundscapes 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. And it will feature Westendorf's sounds, which is why he remembered.
Indeed. I'm trying to tell people.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.